called Sportify. My name is Enzo Amuele and I'm joined here by my colleague Rivaldo Kavanga. Nice to have you in studio for today.
It's a pleasure, Enzo. It's a pleasure.
Always. Let's take a look at the events that happened over the weekend. We look at the Khomas Super League, the Khomas Athletics. How was the event? Just give us a brief atmosphere, a brief description of the atmosphere around there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so on Saturday last week we had the Khomas Super League, which was hosted at the Independence Stadium, and all I could say was this was basically the best event of the year so far, the best sport event of the year so far. Reason being because it was actually the first athletic event the athletes had for the year. They had not had an event since last year due to COVID-19.
Yes.
And I'm actually happy to say I met one of the organizers, Ernest Nariseb, and he was so committed and resilient to actually having this sport event, because he felt like most of the hosts or most of the organizers were using COVID-19 as an excuse not to have an athletic event. But then he persisted, he was resilient, he went through and he hosted the event.
Yes.
Overall, the event was very fun, it was very athletic, it was good to see the athletes in shape. There was the competitiveness, but also friendliness, because they actually wanted each other to grow. And one thing I realized was that they were bringing up a younger generation of people.
Yes.
Because we saw the under 7, under 8 and under 9. It was amazing seeing the young kids run, seeing the young kids finally being out. And amid the whole pandemic, they had fun. So it was quite an exciting event on Saturday.
From a viewer's point of view, I was watching the event live because I saw my zone was covering the event and I was watching it live from Facebook. I saw there were junior, senior, and what other level was there? Because I think there was junior and senior levels and youth levels also.
Yeah.
So just you were at the event. Just maybe tell us what was the highlight of the day.
The highlight of the day was obviously the high jump. There was the high jump, and there was also it was the 150 meter, because I remember the 150 meter. Ms. Jacobs broke the record for the 150 meter, and she did it in a relatively slow time. So it was actually great, because I was at the event and I also interviewed her. I spoke to her and she said it was just a hard work and commitment,
yes.
because she looked forward to being back in the space, basically, because that is basically her space.
Her space. Well, guys, stay tuned and watch the highlights of the Khomas Super League.
Music, DJ, please. Okay. Quickly come down. If you want to see whether you are the national champion. And challenge. Pues,
I do hope you all enjoyed the highlights. As we saw in the highlights, we saw Aaron Ngari win the 100 meter and 150 meter. And to add on to that, Aaron Ngari was also the organizer, and at the same time, he took part in the
took part,
athletics.
which is actually one of the motivating factors for other athletes to see as well, that he's the organizer and is still taking part in the event. Okay, moving on to soccer news. The under 20, the national team of Namibia faced Burkina Faso yesterday, and unfortunately they lost on the last minutes, where Burkina Faso scored 1 goal. And if you look at the statistics as well, you could see Namibia was really under pressure. You look at the shots. Burkina Faso had 12 shots, and while Namibia only had four shots, 12 to 4. So it was quite a one-sided match, if I can call it. And 2 shots on target were from Burkina Faso, while Namibia had nothing. If you also look at the ball position, was very one-sided. Burkina Faso had 72% of ball position, while Namibia only had 28%. And which means Namibia only played 3 games, and this was their 3rd game. And their first game they faced Central African Republic, where they drew 1-1. And then after that they faced Tunisia, where they lost 2-0. And then Burkina Faso, of course, yesterday. So, but it was a great match actually, and the boys were really showing some strength here and there. But I think, Rivaldo, what do you think then the football in Namibia lacks?
What do we think the football lacks? Overall, I think we need to be more tactical.
Tactical, yes.
We need to look at how we play our games, because watching that match, I could see that we're trying to be defensive while we're supposed to be offensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Attack and try and get all that. I think we can also learn by watching games. Our coaches can learn by watching games such as the Premier League games and studying those coaches and seeing and trying to apply. I mean, we have to learn from one another.
Yes.
But overall, I'm really proud of the boys. I mean, this was the first group of under-20s to play the AFCON, the Chen.
Yeah.
I mean, no other group has done this. They've basically broken a milestone already. So I'm proud of them. We'll welcome them back home.
Yes.
And we are proud next time we train harder and we go out there and we try and win.
So it starts here. It's a learning process. At least they've experienced international football outside Namibia. Well, moving on to rugby news that also took place on Saturday. This was the rugby trials. The Opperman's under-20 squad will be chosen either today or tomorrow. It will be announced today or tomorrow. And the head of coach of the under-20, George Opperman, expressed his delight following the national rugby trials that was held at the Hagegengop campus on Saturday. About 88 players registered to take part in these trials, and he was actually surprised by their fitness levels as they didn't play rugby due to COVID-19, obviously. And then he also said that this aspect will be worked on during their preparation, during their preparation. Pardon me. And also the coach expects to have a strong squad available for its mission to regain its African supremacy and qualify for the World Rugby. Please do watch the following video as we talk to Mr. Opperman.
Ja, die proeven was baie goed geweest. Ons is gewoon oor die hoeveel spelers wat geregistreerd het, wat deurgekom het vir die registrasies. Ons het gemerk 88 tot 90 spelers wat vandaag opgedaag het. Ons kon 3 volle games gespeeld met hulle reserves. Hier en daar het ons veral in die voorrij een bietjie waar ons dun was, het ons gebruik in die ander spanne, maar ons baie opgewonden, baie goeie spelers het deurgekom, manne wat ek nie geken het nie, surprises van die CD en EF span deurgekom, ons baie goeie spannetjie wat ons sal kan optrek. So ons hoop alles van die beste.
Wow, that was it from us today. Please do stay home and stay active. And if you have any newsworthy news regarding sports, please do not hesitate to contact me at enzo@myzone.com.na, and please do watch the following episode next week, same time.